Welcome back to our video series on building your own homemade photo booth. I'm Brian Parks, the founder and CEO of Shutterpilot. In this video, we'll discuss some types of photo printers and why you might or might not want one in your DIY photo booth. Let's start with why you might want a printer. To start, the traditional photo booths that you find at the movie theater still print photo strips. It's a cool memento or keepsake of a particular event that users might want to put in a photo album. For some people, taking photos of themselves is viewed as a private thing, so they may not want to share to social media or have a digital version. The digital version might even be perceived as something that's difficult to organize or retrieve for later nostalgia or reminiscing. Of course, in today's social media age, there are several reasons why you might not want to use a printer. 1. It's another thing to set up at events. 2. It's another thing that could break, or at least that requires maintenance. 3. Any printer will require some form of photo paper and toner or ink that requires replacing at regular intervals. This may not be practical for all events and is another cost you'll need to consider. 4. Depending on your audience, receiving photos digitally may be preferable to receiving a photo strip or print. Given all of this information, my recommendation is, unless you know you'll be limiting yourself to a very specific type of event, to choose a setup where you can use a printer at events where it makes sense, but also works equally well without a printer for those situations where digital works better, or you provide a choice between digital and prints. With all that in mind, what printer should you get? My recommendation is something like the DNP DS40, DS80, or RX1. These printers are high volume, high quality, professional photo printers designed to operate for a very long time. Unfortunately, they also come with a higher price tag and are large and heavy. You will undoubtedly get your money's worth with these printers or a similar offering from other manufacturers, but they're not without their downsides. At the other end of the spectrum, there are some smaller, cheaper, lower volume photo printers that in some cases are designed specifically for photo booths. With the lower price tag and smaller, lighter form factor, they might be more budget friendly in the short term, but they may not last as long as their industrial grade alternatives, and being lower volume, they will require refilling more often, sometimes mid-event. For more videos in this series, including a discussion of various internet connectivity options, check out the playlist linked in the description below. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be alerted when each video in this series or any of our other videos is released. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.